Hi there guys, my name is Chris Smith. Welcome to day 35 of my saxophone journey. So I've been learning to play the saxophone now for 35 days and I've had a really good day today. I had a saxophone lesson with my teacher, so I try and have one once a week, usually on a Tuesday, which is Tuesday today, and it was a really good lesson. So apart from just moving on to the next set of exercises, so a few more challenging exercises that he set me to do, what we also did was I'd asked him if I could do a little interview with him about kind of the common challenges that new saxophone students face, and also whether he had a couple of like top tips, if you like, for new saxophone players, and he's given me those. So that video of that interview, I'll put a link on that at the end of this one, so you can then go and watch that one if you want. It's got some great advice there. I found it really helpful, so that's a good one. And then the other thing is I've been learning a new major scale today. So I can't remember when, probably a week or so ago now, I had the C major scale, which is the kind of the simplest one because there's no sharps in that. The G major scale, which just has the F sharp in, and I'm also now I've learned the D major scale, which is the next, if like, more complicated one, just because it's got two sharps in, so it's got F sharp and the C sharp. Now the F sharp and the C sharp are probably the simplest sharp notes to play on the saxophone because it's just slightly different fingering. I haven't yet got into using the G sharp key, which I think is the next scale that I'll need. I think, let me just check, the A major scale, which is the next one that I'm going to learn, uses the G sharp key, which is an extra key, whereas the F sharp is simply pressing kind of the F key just on its own. It's like, that would kind of make sense, I hope. And the C sharp is the simplest of all because it's simply no keys at all. So just sort of not pressing any keys, blow through the saxophone, and it should be a C sharp. Anyway, I'm just going to give you those three scales now, hopefully from memory, and we'll see what that sounds like. So we'll start off with the C major scale. That should be the simplest one. Low C just wavering a bit as I was starting to run out of breath. I noticed when I'm playing low notes, if I haven't kind of, my breathing isn't quite right and I haven't taken a big breath enough, just as you get towards the end it starts wavering a little bit. So that's what that one was. So that's C major scale. Let's try the G major scale now. This is the one with the 1 sharp, the F sharp. So that felt a little bit cleaner. I think my breathing was a bit better there. So that's the G major scale. And then the last one, the newest one that I've been learning, which is the D major scale. And that has both the F sharp and also the C sharp in. So let's see if I can get that one. Oh, I'll try that once more. That's the F sharp gone wrong. So there we go. I often find, I don't know why, when you're going up, when I'm having to do the F sharp keying, coming down seems a lot easier than going up. I don't know, it's just because I get mixed up between the E and the F and the fingering on that. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed that. That was just those three major scales, the C major, the G major and the D major. Next one I'm going to learn is the A major. I keep practicing all those scales because I realise how important they are when it starts to come to playing songs in the key, in certain keys and so on. At the moment, all the songs that I'm learning are mostly in the kind of C, the key of C, so they're very, very simple songs. So, but I think the importance of learning the scales when you start getting into more interesting, complex songs is really, really important. So I'll be practicing those lots. As I promised, the link to that interview with my saxophone teacher should be just here. And you can subscribe to my channel to get all the latest videos and that I do just by clicking on that link here. Okay guys, bye for now.